Not to brag, but I give some amazing head aches. Amazing headaches.
Why did I decide? Why don't we spend night? Why don't we spend night? Why don't we spend night? Why don't we not do bro? We got to bro. We chicken. Why don't we not do bro? We wear rock yours. Rock yours. We wear rock yours. Rock yours. Why did I decide? Why don't we spend night? Why don't we spend night? Why don't we spend night? Why don't we not?
When you first get someone's number, I think the normal thing to do is text them first.
Well, I'm sorry.
Stop right there, Chief. Now, did you meet this person online or did you meet this person in person? You didn't see this or here? She didn't have one of these? I'm listening. And it sounds like she's got one of these.
I prefer to speak on the phone. Is that okay with you?
Yeah, nah, it's all good. What's up, though?
Nothing. I'm just chilling. Kind of sad.
Oh, shit, what's wrong?
I want to call my plug, but I'm like $20 short for the 8th.
Did you know that if you went to Cannabis 21 Plus in Palm Desert, pretty much any Cannabis 21 really, there's 4 locations right now. There's 2 in San Diego, there's 1 in Palm Desert, 1 in Ukiah. There'll be another one opening at Hemet, another one opening in Riverside, and then you've got 2 more opening in San Francisco. But you can go there and get yourself a $14 eighth.
Damn, that sucks.
Yeah, and I really want to smoke too. So you're not going to offer to help me?
Did you forget that we just met?
Yeah, but aren't you a man?
Alright. So come over here, wash my clothes and cook me some dinner.
No, why would I do that?
Aren't you a woman?
So that just means I'm supposed to fit some type of gender role?
Well, according to your logic, yeah.
Can you please just help me out? I need this.
Have you ever heard a crackhead said that they don't have enough money for crack? No. They still go out and get it.
Alright, fine. I'll help you out.
Yes, thank you.
Alright, I just sent it.
Yay! Wait, why'd you send me an iMessage? Oh, it must be Apple Cat. What is this?
What do you mean? I did exactly as you asked. I helped you out.
How the fuck is sending me a link to Indeed.com gonna help me out?
Well, I figured you were unemployed since you're struggling to scrape up money for an eighth, which, by the way, costs $30 these days.
Bruh. $14 in Cannabis 21. Because if you're too broke to get your own eighth, you don't deserve high quality shit.
You know what? You can fuck all the way off, you broke ass bum. Got no game, can't even spare $20. Like, how the fuck do you even call yourself a man? You can't even provide for a woman.
Simpin' ain't pimpin'.
Hey, baby, I have a serious question for you, okay? And you better answer wisely because you're on camera.
Do yourself a favor, bro. Get out of the car. Break up with her.
Oh my god, what is it?
Alright, so if I was dying and I was in the hospital and
What?
the one way to save me is to do it with my best friend, what are you doing?
Wait, so if I do it with your best friend, you live? Mm-hmm. And if I don't do it, you die?
Yep.
I told you, it's a trap. It's a trap. There's no right answer. Any of the ladies who are watching this video can tell you in the comments. Tell them in the comments, ladies, there's no correct answer for this question or this riddle or whatever the hell this is.
What you mean? I'm gonna save the shit out of you. I'm about to dive in.
What?
I'm finna go swimming. What you mean?
What do you
My
mean?
baby girl's about to die. I'm gonna go do it with whoever.
What?
What you mean? I'm gonna
What? Alright, you don't
I'm
have to do
gonna
all
power through
that.
that.
You don't have to do all that.
I'm gonna hit her with a purple nurple,
Dude.
nipple twister.
Alright, enough.
blood dipper,
Enough. You could have just
grasshopper.
said you're doing it with my best friend. You don't have to do all that.
I just want to let you know that we're gonna get you out that hospital.
But
You're
now
gonna
you
live.
sound like you really want to do it with my best friend.
I'm trying to save you.
Nah, bro.
What do you mean? Was this a trick question? Like, what the fuck? What was the answer?
But like a deal breaker for me is I hate niggas that's cheap. Like, bitch, you got you a bad bitch. Spend some money on me.
This is America. Ma'am,
I'm concerned. How do you wipe your ass? Your arm's not that long. So how are you getting in there to get it all out? Just concerned.
So one thing I'm very adamant about is equal rights, equal opportunity, equality, right? What's equal for a woman should be equal for a man. Vice versa. I don't ever look at my wife and say, oh, you can't do this because you're a woman. Oh, I empower her to do things. The problem is my wife uses the gender roles to her convenience. I personally, in my 20 some odd years, 30 some odd years in the workforce, have watched an influx of sexual harassment cases and claims by women against men. But very rarely are we going to see sexual harassment claims from men against women, mainly because society expects us men, heterosexual men, to accept how women talk, to accept how the LGBTQ talk. Women and people of the LGBTQ community are able to speak and say and communicate however they want. But men have to walk on a narrow edge. Check this out.
Samantha, I like your outfit.
Thanks, Mark. I just got it.
Hope you're not wearing anything underneath it either. Hey, Samantha, I like your outfit.
Yuck. That's workplace harassment.
Oh, I actually just heard Mark say the exact same thing to you.
It's completely different. Mark is considered conventionally attractive and is also the CEO, which means he's rich.
So whether it's harassment or not is dependent on how attractive you find me?
Exactly.
Oh, why not just standardize it across the board and make it all harassment?
Because I still want some guys to compliment me.
All right, well, I'm gonna go look at your Instagram photos from last summer. Samantha, looks like you got a couple udders that could use a little milking. And let's just say, I'm a thirsty little calf.
You're so funny.
It may be a little over the top, but it's still the truth.
If there's one thing that women and men can agree on, it's that it is objectively dangerous for women to walk alone at nighttime, to be outside at nighttime, and we all know why. So I just don't think it is that radical to propose that one day a week men should get a curfew so that women can go on walks at nighttime or runs or just like be outside. Imagine the freedom of being able to just go on a run at 3 o'clock in the morning. Or just like when I'm on my sunset walk, I don't want to have to feel scared when the sun goes down because the creeps come out. Once a month even. I don't think that's so crazy. I don't think that is so crazy.
I agree. We are living in times where, as women, you just can't leave the house at 3 a.m. to go on a jog. Now, I, for one, would stand up for you. I mean, I would say, like, hey, guys, let's just take a chill pill. Let's chill back. Let's just hang at the house. Let them do their thing. But you know what you're not accounting for? You're not accounting for the criminals. The people who have it in their minds that they're going to go out and attack you. The little creepers that come around the corner stalking you from 10 yards away. Until you go ahead and bend down over and tie your shoes so they can snatch you up and make you their sex slaves. I don't know exactly what they do or what happens. I'm not a serial killer. I'm not a serial rapist. None of that. But as far as I'm concerned, as a man, I'll chill. I'll sit at the house. But you're not accounting for the people who don't give a shit about laws, rules, curfews, none of that shit. People are gonna do what the hell they want to do. And if it's a rapist or if it's a serial killer or whatever the case might be, they're gonna go and they're gonna do whatever the hell they want. Curfew, no curfew.
I'm hot about a lawyer.
I hear you.
I don't know what it is. These women have all come forward and they've told BuzzFeed News, a very reputable source, that all of the men in their lives are being destroyed each and every day because of people like Andrew Tate telling them they should have value in themselves and be fit and seek out feminine women and set goals and achieve those goals.
Because women confuse this very often. They talk about the fact that men have all the power, men make all the money, men are in charge, and we oppress women. Let me make something very clear to you.
Okay.
Firstly, you're confusing 1% of men with all men. The majority of men have no money, no power, no sex from their wife,
Facts.
no fucking chance in court. They can't even keep their house. They won't get to see their kids, and they don't. So most men, their life sucks. That's the first thing. The second thing, when a man gets up at 4 a.m. to go carry garbage to earn a good wage, he ain't thinking, I'm gonna do this so I can oppress that bitch because she's broke. He's doing it thinking, so I can provide for my family, so my woman can stay at home and raise my kids and have nice nails while I'm out here carrying trash. You go to a coal mine, those dudes are not down there thinking about oppressing women. They're down there thinking about providing for women. Now, I'm not saying that there's not bad apples, but in general, us men are prepared to take on more bullshit to protect you than you would possibly believe. And in the modern world, they've spun that. Feminism spun that. Men make all the money. You women need more money because men make the money and men are in charge and men have the good jobs. Men are out here giving up their fucking life.
How disgusting that we live in this self-care, self-love, girl, you're a queen, pour yourself a glass of rosé and take a bubble bath and run away from your problems culture. As soon as you say that a man should have value in himself, high value in himself, you are promoting violent misogyny and sexism. So women can have self-love and self-care, but men can't.
That's so sad. And we wonder why, somebody made a good point earlier in the chat, I couldn't find it when I was looking back, why male suicide rates are so high.
I've got so much more I can add to this video, but I want to keep it as short as possible. I want to keep it short, but informative. I want to be able to make my point without boring you too hard. And with that, I want y'all to remember that you're loved and to be great every day. Peace out, y'all.
Every day you wake up, you got a decision to make. To go right or left, up or down, right or wrong. At the end of the day, you make the decision. Nobody forces you. So make the right decision. Make moves, set the goal. Stop making excuses, man. And if it look like a duck, walk like a duck, and sound like a duck, it's a duck. Stop guessing. Just do the right thing. You heard? You hear me? I love y'all. Stay positive. Love one another.
All right.
So I believe that women can do anything. I believe that women can do a lot of what men can do. The 20 and 30 years I've been in the workforce, I've always been employed somewhere where both men and women can thrive. I've also worked for really good people. I want to tell you about this particular person here. Mike Salim is one of the greatest bosses I've ever worked for. He reached out to me and said, hey, do you think you can mention on your next podcast that we need more people driving to deliver Amazon packages? I said, sure, no problem. So if you live here in the Coachella Valley or in a high desert like Joshua Tree, Yucca Valley, and so on and so forth, and you need a job, right? You need something that's paying at least $17 an hour. I believe they got their hourly wage raised to $17 or $18 an hour. It's a full-time job, 40 hours a week. It's about 4/10s is what they do. So you get 4 days on, 3 days off, really good. And you're looking for a really good person to work for, go to Indeed.com, check out Salim Logistics. Text SLLG to 464646. Let him know that King Churro sent you, and he'll know exactly who you're talking about. Me and Mike are like this, like that's my brother out there. And the entire time I worked for him, on every single video I showed so much love to Mike. Mike is one of the greatest bosses I have ever worked for.
To Mike. To Mike. 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 Mike.
And I guarantee you will not go wrong. Now, if you go into the job expecting to be moved up the ladder, in 2 weeks' time, don't even bother. But Mike Salim and Salim Logistics, the team there, they work with you. They make sure you start off on the right foot. And they make sure that you're there to, one, do the job, but two, reap the rewards. Because there's a lot of rewards, trust me. So again, check out Salim Logistics. You can even text this number and pull up the application right off the bat. And again, let them know that King Churro sent you or Uncle Ray.
All right.